Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's weather update. So, we're going to be forecasting a tricky situation across the southeast and mid-Atlantic this evening. So, looking at the GFS model, we're going to see an area of low pressure develop off the Florida coast around midnight Saturday, February the 11th. It's going to start to bring heavy rain to areas of the Florida Panhandle, southern Alabama, central southern Georgia, and the Carolinas. Going into Saturday morning, rain is going to spread across most of the southeast, heavy in several areas. And then as we go into Saturday evening, this is where the forecast gets tricky. Um, so as of right now, the GFS model is leaving it all rain across portions of Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina for 4 p.m. Central Standard Time Sunday. And as we go into the evening, we could start to see some snow transition over in northern North Carolina and the Virginia area, according to the GFS model, around 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And then going into Sunday morning, this is where we could see some snow in the Atlanta area of Georgia, as well as western North Carolina. And then, as we go into 7 a.m. Sunday morning Eastern Time, we could be seeing snow across northern and central Georgia, northwest South Carolina, western North Carolina, southeast Tennessee, even northern Alabama could be getting snow Sunday morning with the system. And then going into around noon Sunday, we're going to be seeing the snow and perhaps some freezing rain and sleet spread to western areas of Virginia. And going into going into Sunday afternoon, the snow is going to spread across the western half of Virginia, eastern West Virginia, western Maryland, possibly even into southern Pennsylvania, before the system moves away Sunday night and Monday morning. So this is one model. Let's take a look at the North American model and see what this one is showing in terms of snow across the southeast. So we are beginning Saturday morning. We see rain moving across the southeast, and then going into the afternoon, Saturday, we see the storm system move up from the south, the very bottom of the screen, bringing rain across Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina. And then, as we go into Sunday morning, we start to see a potential transition over the snow in eastern Alabama, western Georgia, southeastern Tennessee, and then we could be seeing freezing rain in western North Carolina and sleet in southwestern Virginia. Going into around 9 a.m. Central Time, 10 a.m. The North American model, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, is showing a lot more widespread snow across central and northwest Georgia, including Atlanta, and then south central Tennessee around Chattanooga, western North Carolina, with freezing rain in the Virginia area, and then it transitions over to rain Sunday afternoon before moving away and moving offshore. So looking at the snowfall accumulations in these models, in the North American model, if this verifies, we could be seeing as much as 2 to 5 inches of snow across northwestern Georgia, including the Atlanta metro area, as well as areas of Chattanooga, and then Asheville, North Carolina, anywhere from 2 to 5 inches, even isolated 6 inches, portions of northeast Alabama, northwest Georgia, and southwestern North Carolina. And then we could be having some ice problems as well, where the North American model is putting anywhere between 1/10 to a half an inch of ice across areas of the Smoky Mountains and the southern Appalachian Mountains in western North Carolina and Virginia. So we're going to have to watch this as well. Could be seeing some ice with the system as well. Now looking at the GFS model, since we're already looking at ice accumulations, we'll start with the ice in the GFS model. The GFS is putting quite a bit of ice in northwestern North Carolina, western Virginia, southeastern West Virginia, of 1/4 to 1/2 inch. So we're going to have to see how this materializes. And then looking at the snow accumulations in the GFS model. The GFS model is putting the snow further northeast than the North American model, putting about a dusting to 2 inches across northeast Georgia, 2 to 6 inches across western North Carolina and far eastern Tennessee, and then Virginia, anywhere from 2 to 8 inches, as well as southeastern West Virginia, 2 to 8 inches of snow. So I'm going to continue to monitor this tricky situation for you guys in the southeast and mid-Atlantic as the days progress. So thanks for watching this evening's weather update. Stay safe and have a wonderful evening, my friends.